My name's Jay. A lot of them call me Jaybird. You hear that name, that's probably who they're talking about. I've heard the word perspective a couple times, and that's been very true in my life. My perspective was all skewed when I got here. I came here against my will. At the time, I was president of a motorcycle club. You know, Paul, I rolled up on a Harley with a bunch of other brothers at the time that escorted me here. And I was going to do my little 65-day bid and going back about my business. And I was coming off 5 substances at one time. I think I had about 5 minutes clean when I got here. Mark Whitson, thank God. After about day 10, when the fuzziness went away, I attended deliverance here. And I always heard that, you know, you got to surrender to win. And the devil, I believe that lie that I don't surrender to anybody, you know. But I surrender to that dope every day. I surrender to that pride. I surrender to that reputation that I had on the street that's just a bunch of garbage. And on my face right down there, when I finally surrendered, it felt like he poured warm oil all over my body, man. And I felt something, man. I said, there must be something to this Jesus stuff, you know? So then I started applying these principles that I was being taught. And I don't know how to say it. I almost dared God. I said, all right, big boy, if you can take this hatred from me, because what had happened, there was a guy responsible for putting me here that was a good friend of mine. It kind of exposed me, so before I got here, I put a hit out on him. He was supposed to have his legs broken while I was in here. And I wound up having calling that thing off about 48 hours before it was supposed to happen. So after that, where's Turner at? I don't have an old lady. I got a beautiful wife. He used to scold me for saying that. Her and I got married, and I invited that man to my wedding. And God restored that relationship. And actually, I was able to tell him that, what was supposed to happen. And he allows me to use that in my story to help others. But 3 things. Who God is, what my identity is, that's the big one. My identity used to be that patch on my back or my addiction or fill in the blank. My identity is in Jesus Christ. That's it. And the spiritual warfare. I got to work a program, and I'm very passionate about Celebrate Recovery, which is a 12-step through Jesus Christ that I'm very involved in. But anyway, I just want to say thank you.